Paul Mescal, the Irish phenom whose brooding intensity lit up Normal People and After Sun, has ascended to leading man status with a grace that belies his youth. At 29, with an Oscar nod under his belt and Gladiator II freshly unleashed, Mescal embodies cinema's new guard, thoughtful, versatile, unpretentious. His red carpet candor, often laced with literary allusions and quiet awe for masters, endears him to festival crowds and tabloid readers alike. At the British Independent Film Awards, amid the indie darlings and emerging talents, Mescal dropped a bombshell endorsement that bridged generations. Leonardo DiCaprio's One Battle After Another, Paul Thomas Anderson's 2025 tour de force, is his favorite film of the year. This isn't casual praise, it's a heartfelt coronation, positioning DiCaprio's raw portrayal at the pinnacle of a stacked cinematic slate. In an industry awash with sequels and spectacles, Mescal's acclaim underscores the film's alchemy, blending visceral action with profound humanism, courtesy of Anderson's auteur wizardry and DiCaprio's fearless immersion. Mescal's remarks, delivered with his trademark sincerity on the BIFA carpet, cut through the event's buzz like a director's sharp edit. Flanked by Gladiator II co-stars and indie allies, he fielded questions on his tastes with the precision of a fencer. One battle after another, he declared, pausing for emphasis. A great cinema-going experience. Paul Thomas Anderson is a genius. The crowd murmured approval. Anderson, the auteur behind There Will Be Blood and Phantom Thread, commands reverence for his textured tapestries of American psyche. Here, Mescal spotlighted the film's immersive pull, the kind that lingers in your bones post-credits, demanding dissection over drinks. One Battle After Another, a sprawling war saga set against fractured alliances and moral quagmires, eschews bombast for intimacy. DiCaprio, as a jaded commander navigating betrayal's fog, delivers a tour de force that peels back his matinee idol sheen to reveal scarred vulnerability. Mescal, fresh from Ridley Scott's Coliseum carnage, knows the genre's pitfalls. His nod affirms the film's triumph over trope. Diving deeper, Mescal lavished specifics that elevate his tribute beyond hype. The acting in it is phenomenal, he enthused, eyes alight. It's my favorite Leo DiCaprio performance, I think. High praise from a peer who sparred with heavyweights, Denzel Washington in Gladiator II, Saoirse Ronan in The Lost Daughter. DiCaprio's chameleon turns, from Titanic's heartthrob to The Departed's schemer, have defined decades, but Mescal singles this as apex. What? The role's demands, physical transformation, a gaunt frame etched with battlefield grit, emotional excavation, haunted monologues on loss, and Anderson's directive to live in the discomfort. Mescal, drawing parallels to his own Connor McNeil in After Sun, a man unraveling in memory's undertow, appreciates the subtlety. DiCaprio doesn't roar, he simmers, his eyes conveying the war within. Co-stars like Sean Penn as a rogue ally amplify the ensemble's electricity, but Leo anchors the chaos, his 50-year-old vigor belying the character's weariness. Contextualizing Mescal's pick illuminates 2025's bounty. The year unfurled with Gladiator II spectacle, Mescal's breakout, Dune, Messiah's sci-fi sprawl, and indies like The Brutalist. Yet One Battle After Another distinguishes via Anderson's slight, kinetic set pieces, a midnight raid lit by flare's hellish glow, intercut with philosophical lulls, soldiers debating fate over rations. Critics hailed its prescience, echoing global fractures, while audiences packed IMAX for the visceral punch. Mescal, a BIFA darling for God's creatures, champions its craft. Anderson's script, a labyrinth of moral grays. Robert Elswit's cinematography, shadows dancing like specters. Johnny Greenwood's score, strings wailing like wounded souls. Great cinema-going experience, Mescal reiterated, evoking the communal thrill, theater seats vibrating with tension, gasps punctuating silences. For a star who reveres Tarkovsky and leans into art house, this film's populist heart, accessible heroism amid despair, seals its status. Mescal's fandom isn't isolated, it mirrors a groundswell. DiCaprio, post-Killers of the Flower Moon, craved reinvention. Anderson delivered, their collab birthing a film that's awards bait with crossover appeal. Mescal's Gladiator parallels, both epics of legacy and laceration, lend authenticity. He's lived the sweat, the 4 a.m. calls, the doubts gnaw. His praise humanizes DiCaprio, stripping A-list aura to celebrate the actor's toil. In interviews, Mescal often cites influences, Daniel Day-Lewis's immersion, his own theater roots at Gaiety School. Here he bridges to Leo, inspiring younger actors to chase discomfort. Bifa's stage with its indie ethos amplified the moment. Mescal in tailored wool, not just endorsing but evangelizing, urging peers to witness. As 2025 wanes, Mescal's decree cements one battle after another as essential, a mirror to our divides, a paean to endurance. For DiCaprio, it's validation after Inception's dazzle. For Anderson, another notch in mastery. Mescal's voice, fresh and fervent, ensures its echo, reminding us cinema thrives on such passions. Favorite? Unequivocally. In Mescal's world of gladiators and quiet devastations, Leo's battle reigns supreme.